There are a lot of cosmetics in Apex Legends. Some of them are really cheap, and some of them are really hard to get and way too expensive. But as far as the prices go, don't we all kind of already know how expensive these skins can get? I mean, an ordinary legendary skin will run you about 1800 Apex coins, which after a conversion runs you about $18 to $20, which, according to some, understandably so, is way too much for what you get. But again, that's neither here or there, because the purpose of this video isn't to talk about those egregious $20 legendary skins, but to instead dive a little bit deeper and take a look at what spending a little bit of extra money in the right place will get you. And of course, before we get into the actual interesting items, it will go without saying that yes, the most expensive item in the game will be an heirloom. You could get lucky and get it from a random loot box, but if you're like me, you might need to purchase and open up to 500 loot boxes before you finally unlock the only heirloom at the time being Wraith's kunai. Either way, we're looking at a max cost of $500 for one cosmetic without resale value, which is crazy on its own. But again, that's not what this video is about, because you probably already knew that an heirloom would be expensive, and you probably already know that a legendary item would be kind of expensive. So what else is there? Let's take a look. So let's start off with some skins and cosmetics that are kind of obvious, but definitely worth a mention. First off, we have the skins you got from the Founders Pack, which would unlock an exclusive legendary Hemlock skin called the Notorious, 3 exclusive Roughneck character skins, 3 exclusive banner frames, and the exclusive Founders Badge, along with 2,000 Apex coins. This will be available to purchase very early in the game's lifespan and isn't available through retail means anymore. Seeing as you needed to pay a sum to get access to any of these skins, you could make the argument that any of them are worth $29.99. And honestly, other than the bragging rights, I guess one could argue that that wasn't that much of a steal. But hold on to your horses, as in addition to the Founders Pack, Respawn continued to release Legend-specific bundles. Each one of these packs came with an exclusive weapon skin, a badge, a banner frame, and a Legend skin, plus 1,000 Apex coins for a total of $19.99. Respawn started these packs with the Fabled, Lifeline, and Bloodhound editions, followed by Octane edition, Pathfinder edition, Gibraltar edition, Mirage edition, Bangalore edition, and finally Loba edition. All of the Legend-specific editions were later made unavailable for purchase after February 8, 2022. Some other types of skins that you may have heard about is going to be Prime Gaming or Twitch Prime, whatever you remember it as. By subscribing to Amazon Prime for $14.99 a month, users get access to a new Prime exclusive skin every month. Once that month is over, there is no way to actually get the skin again, Prime member or not, and we can see that simply by going back to the first Prime Gaming skins that were released back in 2019, and these still obviously haven't made a return. So as such, you can make the argument these skins cost $14.99 each. Speaking of 2019, that's the year when Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, another title developed by Respawn, was released. And wait, that was in 2019? Okay, alright. Oh my god. Anyways, for a limited time, users who purchased and played Jedi Fallen Order and then logged onto Apex between December 3rd and January 14th would receive the BP-1 skin, where Pathfinder is colored after the main character's trusty companion. Due to the price of the game at release, this places the BP-1 skin at a hefty $60 price tag. That being said, around the time of the game's release, there was actually a workaround to get it for a lot cheaper. Because EA Play or Origin Access or whatever is a service that gives you access to the whole Electronic Arts catalog for only $4.99 a month. Users could choose to purchase this EA Play subscription and then immediately cancel it to get access to Star Wars and plenty of other titles for that 1 month for a fraction of the cost, bringing the skin down from $60 to $4.99 if you were a little bit savvy. Moving on, we have another Pathfinder skin. Now, this one is a little bit pricier and at the same time more of a cliff note rather than being considered a viable skin. This is the Path skin, and it's only available for users who play on the Nintendo Switch. Specifically, users who downloaded and launched Apex Legends on their Nintendo Switch between March 9th and May 4th in 2021 would receive this iconic red and white Pathfinder skin. Despite being so hard to get, and honestly the one with probably the least value out of all the skins in the video because it's stuck to a Nintendo Switch account because there's no crossplay, the Path skin required you to own or purchase a Nintendo Switch which at the time had an MSRP of $299.99. You know, I wouldn't do it either, I didn't do it. And if you don't count heirlooms, one can make the argument that this is the most expensive skin in this video. But there's plenty of other wacky ones, so let's see what else you can get for your well-placed money. The Main Gun Charm was another limited time edition promotional item, this time being for purchasing and launching Medal of Honor Above and Beyond between December 11th, 2020 and January 14th, 2021, placing this gun charm at the charming price of $39.99. By starting an EA Access, Origin Access, or EA Play subscription for $4.99 a month, users would get access to EA's own catalog along with some other benefits and the EA Access, Origin Access, or EA Play badges depending on what platform they're on, pricing either of these badges at $4.99. And after that, who can forget about the Monster collaboration? And no, I'm not talking about the current collaboration, though it is worth mentioning you can receive a Pathfinder skin by purchasing a Monster can and turning it in. So that would be a $2 skin, I guess. You have to keep in mind, this year's collaboration, I'm sorry to say it, is a vast letdown when compared to the beefy Apex Legends Monster collaboration all the way back in 2021. Depending on how many cans you purchased and claimed on Monster's website, you could unlock several rewards. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be rounding a can of Monster to $2 each, which is actually cheaper than what I have to pay for it in retail stores here in Sweden, but I know it's way cheaper in the US. Anyways, at the time of this recording, the ongoing Monster collab really only has unlocks up to 10 cans, but the 2021 version had way more. With the purchase of your first Apex branded Monster can, you would get the first tier of the higher energy badge. If you somehow had a first for Monster or just a first for completing the challenge, you could get to the next stage at 10 cans, where you would unlock the Vapor Trailed Volt SMG skin. At 15 cans, you would unlock the tier 2 version of the high energy badge, with the abstract Splash Octane skin being unlocked at 20 cans. After that, you'd still only have the tier 3 version of the high energy badge at the 25 can milestone. Next up was the energy transfer skin, this time for Wraith at 30 cans, with the high energy badge leveling up again at 35 cans. Once you'd reach 40 cans, you would receive the Danger! That's just how they named it. Weapon charm. And I don't know if it's a cool name or was somehow related to you consuming so much Monster in such a short period of time. After Danger, you would finally cap out the high energy badge at the 5th tier at 45 cans. And if you manage to purchase and I guess consume 50 cans of Apex Legends Monster Energy Drink, this would allow you to unlock the Energy Holo Spray. It's worth noting that a separate, charged up Holo Spray only could be unlocked if you bought the Monster from Tesco stores in the United Kingdom. That being said, something that isn't expensive would of course be a pre-built PC from Apex Gaming PCs, where thanks to you guys I managed to put my word in on my own line of pre-built PCs. There's Weasel, Beaver, and of course Ottr, which guarantees 300 FPS in Apex Legends, and by using my code Ottr you can get up to $250 off your first order. Ain't that a steal? Anyways, let's keep talking about expensive skins. Another skin that would be considered way too expensive for what you paid for would probably have to be literally any skin in the Iron Crown collection event back in mid-2019. This was the first collection event in the game and was an opportunity to test just how far they would take a paid cosmetics event. Respawn decided to roll out 24 cosmetics, so not necessarily legend skins, but also things like banner poses, music packs, and some weapon skins. But unlike the collection events that we know and love today, you couldn't actually purchase the individual cosmetics from the tracker that you wanted. Instead, users would have to purchase a $7 loot box and roll the dice with a 1 in 24 chance of getting that one item that they wanted. If the user for whatever reason ended up being super unlucky, it would cost them an upward of $168 just to get that one skin or banner post that they actually wanted. The collection event understandably caused quite a controversy when it first came around and has been a massive dark spot on Apex Legends' track record in the eyes of the public. If you guys are interested in hearing more about that, check out the video on the screen. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.